Mark, another vital 3 points, but 93 minutes gone, did you see that coming?
No, I was glad when we blocked, at that end, and I was thinking then, okay, we'll settle for a draw now. I suppose you can never, in any game, whether it's for you or against you, you can never count it until the final whistle goes. Once Lionel got on the ball and I saw that it was Marv running through the middle, I was confident then that something good was going to happen. If the referee didn't blow his whistle before Marvin got his shot away, then I felt as if Marvin would probably score, and he did. It was a super counter-attack goal, and the right man was on the end of it.
Yeah, and he actually kept his cool because he could have panicked. He could have tried to chip the goalkeeper who came rushing away out, but he showed great composure. He just slid it past him.
I don't think, apart from maybe Scott McDonald and Louis Moe, that there's a better player in the SPL. I think that Marvin is an absolutely fabulous player. His mentality, his temperament, his ability, his athleticism, he's got everything. He gets whacked, he gets up, he gets on with it. You never see him complaining. He even doesn't stay down long. If he stays down, he's had a kick. His attitude is just first class. He is absolutely, in sensational form. And as I say, I was sure glad it was him that was going through the middle.
You made a couple of changes early in the second half, bringing on Jack Leach and Lionel Ainsworth. Purely tactical changes?
Energy as well. I felt that Cads was struggling a bit. I think we all struggled a little bit from the days off. We looked. I think we've learned from that period during the January, February, when the bad weather meant we were training indoors and training was disrupted, and we lost that edge. And I think today we showed that again. With me being away with the Scotland team, with Steve being away with the Northern Ireland team, they had a lot of days off, which we felt was going to benefit them. And I think by next week it will have benefited them. I think they will, once they train this week, I think they'll get the benefit of having that rest, and they'll be right again. But today they looked as if they were a little bit off the pace. So I think we were fortunate to win the game, but we've had so many games where we felt Dundee we draw when we felt we should have won. Hamilton we drew when we felt we should have won. St Johnstone we get beat when we felt we should have drawn. These sort of games, we've been hard done by a lot. So as much as it's not necessarily John Hughes' fault, and he maybe didn't deserve to lose today, but we certainly deserved a break now and again, and I'm quite happy to take it today.
No complaints about the penalty given by John Beaton against us this time after his penalty decision against Dundee?
No, I think he does like giving a penalty a game against us, but no, there's absolutely no ambiguity with that one. And I think Laz just was tired. Laz, he's a warrior. He's got a fantastic attitude for playing for the team. Maybe I should have had him off just a couple of minutes earlier. But both him and Mo looked as if they were struggling for energy. And I said to Mo when he came off, it could have been either one of them. I left Laz on because he has an influence in his voice, and he's the captain. But he ran out of energy, and credit to him. He's not been training, he's been injured. He's come back, and he's been part of a team that's eventually won a game.
Now we're up to the heady heights of fourth. I take you by watching the results during the week. See if Thistle stumble against Dundee United during the week, and the top 6 place could be clinched on Tuesday night.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I will, of course, watch what that result is. But I'm preparing the team as of today to play against Celtic, knowing that we need to get something. If that changes midweek, fine, but I can't wait to midweek to do that, to start preparing the team on Thursday or Wednesday, thinking, no, going on now we need something to Celtic. The lads will be told in no uncertain terms that we start preparing on Monday for the eventuality that we need to get something off Celtic at home, and it's a massive, massive game for us. So, we've just got to keep our heads now and keep our focus, keep our concentration, and keep our work ethic up this week to make sure that we're right for the Celtic game.
And it's not really about stopping when we make the top 6. We're now in fourth, and there's an outside chance, believe it or not, of a European place, I suppose. And I guess a bit early to talk about that yet, but still a big 5 games after the Celtic one as well.
It could be a big five games at the bottom of the league, so we can't think like that. We're not in the top 6. We're sitting at 4th at the moment, but that can change, so we cannot be complacent. We have to think that we're going to have to get something out of the Celtic game, and if it does change in midweek, then great, fantastic. But, this game has a habit of not doing you favours, so we've got to assume that we're going to have to get something off of Celtic.
Brilliant, thanks very much, Mark.